With Leeds staging the start of the Tour de France, the Yorkshire city has become the centre of the cycling world. At Estates Gazette's latest Question Time, our panel had its say on Le Tour and the other hot topics affecting the city's market. So, amidst the greatest cycle race in the world, surely the most topical question must be:
what specific benefits do you think the Tour will bring here?
Well, I mean, the PwC, I think it was, economic impact study said it was £100 million of benefit. It's a really good example of how Leeds and Yorkshire can demonstrate our ambition, and secondly, how Leeds and Yorkshire can gain the confidence to realise that we can achieve things on a world stage.
Again, back to the theme of people sort of working together. I know there's a number of legacy projects that Welcome to Yorkshire are involved in. And in fact, we've seconded people into the team to help them do that, looking at how cycling can be promoted further on a much broader scale. So I think outside some of the economic benefits within that 100 million, there's lots of other, perhaps less tangible benefits as well.
Outside of the Tour effect, has there been any growth in investor interest in the local property market?
What we've seen this year is a number of overseas investors that are looking to the regions to deploy large amounts of capital. Now, in terms of figures, I mean, last year there was about £1.2 billion of commercial property money spent in Yorkshire and Humberside. Of that, I think there was about 15%, which was classed as overseas investors. This year, the first half of the year, there's been about £600 million of investment. And of that, we calculate that's about 35% overseas investors. So there's been a big jump. The challenge going forward is to deliver the product that they want to buy.
Certainly funds like BlackRock are looking at alternative investments all the time and have set up funds to do that. So, and of course with the shortage of supply of prime properties now in London, and they're looking rather expensive, of course, investors are looking towards the regions, and that includes foreign investors as well.
With significant retail investment in Leeds in recent years, how should the city develop from here?
Very good question. Well, I think clearly has been a lot of development in retail in Leeds, but I think if you look at the success so far and the demand for that retail space, then I think there's no reason to believe that that's not going to continue.
You know, the internet and everything else, and I think there's a new venture now where you can go and pick up your Amazon purchase from the station, is going to have a massive impact on retail. And so the retail experience has got to change and be different and be something else. It's not going to be just about shopping, and I suppose places like Trinity are doing that in terms of making it an experience.
So as Leeds' economy goes from strength to strength,
what can be done to make sure that the surrounding towns and cities with smaller, weaker economies aren't left behind?
In the north, are we really out of recession?
Yes, I think things are coming back. The trick is how you put the infrastructure in that sustains it, so that you don't get a little uplift and then you use up all the capacity and everything stalls again. And to the region, you know, how do you connect in towns and cities? That's absolutely about how you do integrated transport planning. How do you make it easy for people to move from the places where they want to live to places where they want to work? Because if you get that wrong, that will just kill everything stone dead.
I think Leeds is far stronger than a number of other towns and places in the region, and I think it's absolutely right that without the transport and the £1 billion transport fund for West Yorkshire and York that we're looking to bring forward, that's the way that we stop Leeds just sucking everything in, but actually making sure that we get the whole city region working.
Is the recovery secure, or more secure, or still fragile? So secure, the panel can join in. Fragile, okay, I think that's a good note to end on, secure.
with such positive sentiment coupled with its starring sporting role, it's no surprise there's a renewed sense of optimism in Leeds and the wider region. Nathan Cross reporting for EGTV.